in relation to Romans 13, what should a Christian do if they are against vaccines, if the government tries to force us to take it?
Yeah, this is a big question, and let me just make a quick and obvious statement. As it is now, you have a 99.998% chance of having no lasting effect from COVID. From what we hear, the vaccine is 94% effective. So why reduce your odds?
What about going out of the country? If you have family and they make it mandatory?
I'm being a little bit facetious. That's the same choice you would have with the flu vaccine. Some of you have taken the flu. I took the flu vaccine twice, and both times I got the flu. So there are no guarantees with that, except that they're injecting you with the illness. So again, that's a choice you're going to have to make if you're compelled to go out of the country to visit family. I can see where the airlines may restrict flight to those who have had the vaccine going to other places. Who knows? I mean, any kind of draconian approach could be coming. That's just a decision you'd have to make as you weigh it. I'm neither for or against the vaccine. I don't want to play doctor with that. There's not any record yet of its effectiveness, but we do know this, that we've had flu vaccines for years and years and years and years, and the numbers in terms of its effectiveness don't even approach 50%. So it's something that you can choose to do at the point at which it's required by the government for you to do that. Then you're going to have to make a decision whether the trip is important enough to get that and make that choice.
May I be so bold as to ask, what would you do?
It would depend. No, that's a good question. It would depend on what I needed to do and where I needed to be. If I needed to go somewhere in the world for the sake of the gospel and the purposes of the kingdom, and they said you can't come unless you have that, I've had that happen through my travels around the world. I've had all kinds of injections before I've gone lots of places in the world. I don't know what they're putting in me. I have no idea. So I just have to decide if that's where I'm going to go and those are the rules, then that's what I'm going to do.
Amen. Thank you. I said to my kids, you guys are young. You don't want to do it? Don't do it. I'm 60. I'm going to Italy. I'm taking it. To live as Christ, to die as gain. I'm going.
Yeah, you'll if you're a healthy person, from all that we know, look, what you have to understand about the vaccine is this. It's all about money. It's all about two massive corporations becoming more wealthy than you can even comprehend. I mean, we all get the medical field, don't we? A tiny little pill like this, sometimes $20, $10. This is a massive, big pharma is a massive, massive industry. And they've just hit the gold vein, literally, with this vaccine. If there are going to be millions of vaccines, they're going to be so rich, and that money ends up in the pockets of the people who are behind that kind of system. So economics drives that. There's a health element, yes, and I think that's why there's a certain required testing so that they can't unleash on us something that's deadly. But it's driven by the economics of it. Again, this is treating COVID the same way a flu shot treated other viruses. So you can make your own choice as to whether you want to use that.